Hello there guys, Medieval Squirrel here with part 18 of my Wessex campaign for Thrones of Britannia. We're going to pick things up where we left them in the last part. We have several sieges about to commence. Abrefti, Abrefo and Carlisle up here in the north. We also have a potential invasion coming from Mead up by Lancaster. And we have been invaded once again by Gwynedd, the scourge of the Saxons. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to break the siege of Abrefo, which seems a bit silly, but I'm going to come and take back Duganu. Now, at the end of the last part, I said that Abrefo was more important, and that's true. However, if I leave this army, it will just keep growing, and I don't really want that. So we're going to go there, we're going to get a turn's replenishment, and then we're going to return to Abrefo. They don't have a massive garrison, so it's not going to make too much of a difference. Skills available for Leofstan. Your loyalty is rather low for somebody that should be rather decent. Let's go for Scribe. You're a bit rubbish, aren't you? Who is our faction heir? Yeah, he's alright. So I just thought I'd check. Alfred's been alive quite a long time, and I reckon he'll be dead soon. So let's go for Abrefti first, and we'll do this one ourselves. Lots of battles this part, guys. We'll probably have the 3 sieges, or at least 2 of them, and possibly a showdown with Mead if they come anywhere near us. Yeah, we'll attack him, Fog. Got nothing against Fog. We will go for that as our opening group. And they will all hit here, near that. Definitely not there. It's a bit rubbish, isn't it? Yeah, why not? We'll go for there. May as well. Be fun. You can be that group. You can be group 3. We'll have the archers behind. Cavalry way back again. Two of you over this side. 2 of you about there. It would be, yes. We almost lost him. Well, actually, I don't think we've almost lost anyone. And we'll bring them up as well. I'm just hoping we don't have the same problem as we had in the last part, where they almost take out a couple of towers. That wouldn't be very nice at all. And we are edging ever forwards. No, I don't think they've got a chance to now. Luckily. They're just going to take some pot shots at people. What is the range? Almost. Let's get up slightly closer. Are getting a bit close now. And yeah, they're going to start taking some damage. Siege tower still hasn't taken much damage though. Lost just a couple of men down here. Actually, they've lost quite a few men down there. It's a bit nasty, isn't it? Oh, they shot me! Oh, that's brilliant! Right. All of those can come up this side with the general. Come on, guys. Let's get forward as quickly as possible. Probably should have brought them up just a smidge sooner. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Kinda didn't. No, that's too far away. Go on, go and rally them very quickly. You put the rally on, now let's come up to that side. Have the spears reinforce everyone. There we go. Storming the walls. Gotta be the best battles in Total War. Like, a satisfying field battle is quite nice, but there is nothing more satisfying, in my opinion, than a quality siege. Because as the defenders, you tend to have less men, and if you don't, then it's really easy, but that's besides the point. The real test is when you siege a place and you're the attackers. There is nothing better. And they seem to be running away over here. Cool, let's get the cavalry in. There they are, just in the background. All of those, you can come over here as well. Yeah, just keep pressing in. Press home the advantage, guys. We must slaughter the enemy. Form up over here. And charge. Right, now if we pull them over to there, we can capture the victory point with those guys, and victory! Didn't need to do that at all. Decisive victory! Okay, so we killed 903, lost 265. Reasonably high kills with the swordsman that we sent up the wall, 226. It's got to be one of the highest kill rates I've seen so far in this campaign. 146, quite tasty that. The rest of them were all kind of average, but by that point the enemy had already been broken. I mean, between those two groups, I don't think there's really anyone left standing. And we are going to... we'll occupy. And we shall... ooh, repair that, and then we will convert that over. Still have a peanuts garrison, but it's fine as long as we keep somebody somewhere nearby. They are recuperating. Alfred is going to scare them off, which means this army can come back down towards Ottermeagle, and we can go in for the siege at Carlisle. Yes, no, let's not go night attack because they'll be more inclined to use flaming arrows. Ah, hell. Do it anyway. Go in for the fight. Oh, do you know what? I keep forgetting to save in case of a crash. I've had that happen to me a few times now. I had to restart an entire episode. Wow, I say a few times. Like twice across 4 different campaigns. Some of those were trial videos. Rain! Hoo-hoo! My lucky day! It's night time and it's raining. Right, let's set those guys up on the wall over here and we will pull all of these spearmen back. Along with the... no, we'll keep the huscarls up there. Let's get those guys in position and those as well. Keep the cavalry back in case we can run them in. No sense getting them dismounted or anything, and we shall go like that. We'll fast forward whilst we're trying to get a bit closer. I'll pull everyone a bit closer forward as well. We kind of just want to get as close as we can so that when the towers hit the walls we can reinforce swiftly. Turn off skirmish mode. I don't like skirmish mode very much. They look amazing, don't they? Royal huscarls. The town itself is a bit small though, isn't it? Yeah. Why are we not getting shot at yet? Oh, we are. Okay, I'll take that back. Come on, fast forward just a smidge more. However, the towers are all still standing. And we know what that means. Means everyone's going to hit the wall, and we haven't lost a man yet. All but one. Right, spears just all along there, and we'll bring the general's unit. No, we're not going to attack Gatehouse. That would be a very stupid idea. Just bring the archers up to there. Wish we could loose space them, but we can't. Thanes down to the ground, please. They've done something very wise here. They've left my huscarls up on the walls where they can get peppered. What are they? Javelins. Come on, guys. Oh. Probably wasn't as smart as I thought it was going to be. Into those guys. Alright, you down there. You lot down into the mailed swordsman. Right, we'll bring those over and we shall rally here. Probably could have done with a couple more towers. Into the back of those spearmen. No, into the swordsmen. Oh, they're taking quite a bit of damage here now, those Huskarls. Down into those axemen. Huskarls are getting mauled. Not doing as well as I would have hoped. Wow, I say that. They are absolutely destroyed. I mean, 224. Say they're not doing well. They're doing fantastically well. They have mulched everything in front of them. I mean, I don't think any of my other units have so far gone over the walls. Literally, this battle is being carried by this lot. Jesus! Look at them! And the battle decisive. Yeah, I'd say I didn't need anyone else. Those 418 kills. Jeez. Can you imagine if all of them were Huskarls? Right. I'm going to do it. I'm going to invest. Then get me some Huskarls.
True power is gained at the point of a sword. Your armies have dominated the land, driving away all who stand in your path. As your domain has grown, fallen foes cover the fields, feeding the soil with their blood. Now you are the sole power in the islands. All thrones bow to you.
Well, that is the long conquest victory. Lovely jubbly. We still haven't reached what we want as our sort of campaign victory objective for ourselves, so we're going to continue the campaign. Long conquest victory. Our policy of aggressive expansion has been a most profitable one. We have forged a mighty kingdom upon the bodies of our enemies. Truly there exists no other that can challenge the might of our people. Right? The resolution of this event will be seen in a later turn. Lovely jubbly, so we're going to get invaded. Just like I thought. So, to complete what we want, we need to take what's left of the North Riding, all of Bernice, and we need to take the rest of Cumberland, or Cumbria, which involves taking those 2 towns there. Now we can immediately go to war, and part of me is saying yes, do that, but at the same time, if we are potentially going to get invaded, we might need to shuffle some of these armies around. So Mercian Fried is going to come south, and we're also going to, well, this army's already moving south. It's going to take Ottermeagle first, and we're not going to advance up there just yet, I think. No, we'll leave it for a minute. Damage building in Duganu. Repair those quickly. And end the turn. Nordmen are destroyed. A fleet of Hayden raiders have arrived northeast of Britannia. So we've got a load of raiders up there now. Lancaster has been lost. Bring the Hampshire Fried south. Both of these armies are close enough to engage. They're not fully repaired. What have they got? Mostly Freemen and Levs. Freemen again, and they are all seasick.
No way.
Oh, can I take on 60 with 40?
The men have trained for this.
Probably not.
We will do our utmost.
My men yearn to prove themselves.
Save that for a minute while I think it over.
Our foes' days
We'll go back towards Abrefo, and we shall reset up our siege equipment, and that will solve that issue. Now down in the south, let's say Guildford. Raise an army at Guildford. And just go for you.
will do our utmost.
And we'll give you some select fried archers. Some of them, one of them, and a couple of mailed thanes. Just something that can be ever so slightly defensive. Reinforce a garrison or so. Low loyalty, Wolfrecker. New general, Magiza. I can't give him money. We shall, however, show him a bit of respect. Lovely. Skills available for Wiglaf. Your loyalty is quite low, my friend. Let's have a priest. And I don't have money to give you any of that. Right, with this then, what we shall do is... How far can they move? Not as far.
Ready to serve.
We pull to say there. We're still kind of in range, but not really.
The men are ready to serve.
And how far can he move? There. Again, not
All forces
massively far, so let's move to there.
on the march.
Risk of rebellion in Gwynedd. Yes, that's fine. We need to sort of draw those armies out a bit. Otherwise, we're going to get cut down. If we can even the fighting up just a smidge. Oh. Ha 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 ha. Right, that evens it up rather nicely. Rather nicely indeed, I'd say. Right, use of spears. Yeah. Don't really have a lot of cavalry to recruit. More for defensive purposes at the moment. They have 2 armies. Let's.
We await your commands.
Oh god. Right, let's bring the Wiltshire Floyd back to here. Into Ottermeagle. And we'll take that with them. Hampshire Fried can move to about there. King's army can go in here. Let's siege the settlement for the moment. We'll bring the Hampshire Fried in and down into Lancaster. And I think we're reasonably sure of victory here, are we not? But let's hold that for a second. Athelwold, are you a governor? Athelwold, general, is champion, and Cohen Wolf is another general, and I'll give you champion as well. And that is where we're going to wrap up the part then, guys. We'll have the battle at Lancaster and the battle at Abrefo next time. We're also going to start moving our troops down and east, just to defend against any unwanted heathen invaders, and we shall continue this later. So if you have enjoyed the the part, then don't forget to leave a like, a comment and a subscribe down below. Also check out the videos shown here and here, and until next time, bye for now.